Hi, my air signs. This is going to be your new moon in Aquarius reading, as well as insight into your weekend since I am filming this on a Friday. So this will be pertaining to my air signs, your sun, moon, and or rising sign. So depending on which one you resonate with the most. So if you are an air sign, this is for you. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about the intellect and the voice, and it's an air sign, and it's harmony and whatnot. And new moons are manifesting, and new moon is newness and new beginnings, but it's also getting rid of things that we don't need anymore. You know, you're shedding skin, you're shedding layers, you're shedding something within the self. So use this reading to give you some kind of guidance, whether it's through this weekend or it's through this new moon, as the new moon energy can last a couple of days after it's actually over. You know, just whatever you gather from the reading, take with what resonates with you. Okay. So I have multiple decks that I'm pulling cards from, and we're just going to kind of go right into it. I'm going to pull the cards out first. I only read reversals, like so. Like this one, I just flipped it over. I read the cards upright, but if I feel that the card needs to be read in reverse, then I will do so. The only one I read reversed is my Psychic Tarot. Ooh, third eye chakra. The Major Arcana card, we have the moon. Love it. Okay. First off, my air signs, a lot of indigo energy coming through for you guys. So right off the bat with that third eye chakra, this is a very intuitive time for you guys. Obviously, it's your Aquarius. So my air signs, a lot of you are resonating strong with that Aquarius sign, or just like the air sign in general. You're really feeling connected. So this new moon can have a really positive effect on you guys. But that indigo energy, we have clarity, we have third eye chakra, we have smoky quartz coming through, saying clearing negativity, release negativity from within or around you. That's exactly the vibration that you want to embrace this new moon, or any new moon in general. You know, get rid of the stagnant energy, the negative people, the negative thoughts, memories, feelings, things, that stuff that just doesn't resonate with you anymore. Sorry for the glare. Getting rid of it. And new moons, it's the perfect time to do that. So cleanse your house, cleanse your space, cleanse your car, yourself. I always tell people to cleanse their pillows. That's where you lay your head at night. You know, you want to bring good dreams to you, good feelings, good vibes as you sleep. And so while you're cleansing your home, do the pillow. Always remember the pillow. So my air signs, you guys also have the Major Arcana card, the moon. So I pulled this one for you guys. It's funny because we're reading for the new moon. But that moon energy, the moon card is your deeper, darker parts of the self. So a lot of like this sixth sense stuff coming up for you guys. Some of you guys may be feeling really connected intuitively. You may be feeling really on point with that. But then there could also be some darker stuff coming up into the surface, right? And so you might be dealing with some nasty things, or some, you know, some memories that might pop up out of the norm, or dealing with some negativity and whatnot. And you guys are going to have to, you know, learn to kind of filter your way through it. I do recommend, since this is a new moon, to take advantage of that and let it go. It is an earth sign. I mean, sorry, not an earth sign. It's an air sign. And so a good means to let it go can be verbalizing, right? You could verbalize it, or you could write it down. And I just feel like releasing what it is, that darkness, the moon card, would be a good thing for you guys, my air signs. We have, for the tarot cards, we have 9 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Wands. We have a 7 of Wands, a 3 of Pentacles, and a 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacle energy, which is telling me that a lot of this stuff, this energy that you guys are dealing with, can be physical. So material, physical, money, okay, money things. I feel like some of my air signs with that 3 of Pentacle and the 8 of Pentacles, a lot of you guys have been working your asses off this week. You've been really busy. That 10 of Pentacles kind of feels like you've been really busy. You've been feeling a little bit claustrophobic, a little bit worrisome. We're creeping closer to the end of the month, and some of us are really relying on that paycheck coming through in the next week or so, and so things might be feeling a little bit tight. Especially for my air signs, I feel like I'm just getting that feeling from you guys. 7 of Wands too. I feel like there needs to be some distractions. For some reason, this card is making me think of distractions. And so I feel like, you might be busying yourself with the worry of money and finances and how am I gonna, do this and that and blah, 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 blah. There needs to be some positive distractions, okay? That it comes, this 7 of Wands, sorry, it comes right below the 9 of Cups. I feel like just have some positive distractions to, to make you feel good, make you feel good. What else do I see here? I'm feeling really jittery right now, and so I'm I just got done with the earth sign reading and I didn't feel this way. So I'm feeling really like jittery right now. So I'm feeling like some of you guys, my air signs, are having a hard time sitting still. You feel like the blood flow coming through you. Like literally you feel the blood flow through you. Is this panic? Is this like nervousness and a constant worry, Some of you guys have a lot on your mind. I feel like your thoughts are rolling a mile a minute. This moon is really impacting you in that way. Whereas with my earthy signs, it's more of like a calm needing to like, don't take any major action, where you guys are just like worked up and you're so busy and productive, and it's not a bad thing to be busy, but I feel like you guys just have so much going on that you're like buzzing, same thing with that King of Wands energy. You just like, King of Wands is, they like to take control, and they like to be busy, and they like to get shit done, and they're very motivated with what they do. But kings can also be assholes, And so I feel like my air signs, if some of you guys have been really busying yourself this week, and maybe you've been neglecting some of the softer parts of yourself or your relationships or whatnot. You've kind of been like so focused on everything else that you kind of lost sight on some of the things that you really, really are into and that you love. Maybe that's why the stillness card is coming up for you guys. Okay. And so this reading is for the new moon, but we're also heading into the weekend. So I do want to advise you guys, maybe some of you need calmness, right? A little getaway, some peacefulness, like surround yourself, whether you find peaceful I see, you can't even like talk. I feel so wired right now. Wow. Maybe like you guys feel, okay, let me collect my thoughts. I literally feel like, you guys need, if you find peace and quiet in nature, go in nature this weekend, right? I want you guys to change your environment. You need that. You need peace and quiet. No expectations, no conversations, which can be hard for air signs. I'm an air sign rising. I'm a Gemini rising, so that's probably why I feel. But if you feel that way, we need to calm down a little bit, okay? We need to calm down a little bit. Same thing with, we have the temptation card coming up. And so I feel like to me, it's not so much as temptation, but it's treating yourself like a treat. Have a treat, right? If you're tempted to have that little sweet treat, just give it to yourself, right? I mean, I know that's such bad advice because some people, we don't need it. We don't need the little treats. But I feel like some of us have just been so wound up with something, whether this is money or this is your job or this is like certain expectations on you or responsibilities. A lot of you guys are just so wound up. I feel like you just need to take a break. Take a break and treat yourself, right? For one thing. That smoky quartz too, I feel like smoky quartz is really, really good for grounding. And I think my air signs, we need that. Especially with this new moon, you guys are probably up in the clouds, right? Up in La La Land. So I feel like maybe, you know, if you are into crystal healing, hold a smoky quartz. Keep it with you in your pocket this weekend. Or do things, participate in activities, or be around people, or eat foods that ground you, right? That bring you back to center, because I think a lot of you need that. The clarity card, you got double third eye chakra card coming up for you guys. So really powerful with your intuition. If your intuition is leading you to do something certain something this weekend, to say, you know, follow your intuition, but at the same time, I think a lot of you guys need to leave work at work, right? Give yourself a day, okay? Leave work at work, give yourself a day, little to no expectation. Distract yourself with something to make you guys feel happy. To make you feel happy. Distract yourself with something healthy and happy and positive. Leave work at work, okay? Whether it's today, you're clocking out, you go home. If you're already home, but you've already brought work into your conversations with your lovers at home, stop it. Like, give yourself a break, okay? Feed the temptation. Feed the temptation. Temptation is it's not always bad, and I feel like the poor little devil, because this is AKA the devil card. I feel like the poor devil always gets a bad rep, and you know, sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need that temptation. We need to just bite the apple, right? We need that substance, whatever. We need it. Because if you're constantly kind of like restricting yourself, you drive yourself crazy. At least I know from me, if I'm restricting myself from something that I naturally love, that Nine of Cups, it drives me crazy. So indulge in a little bit in a healthy manner, my air signs. And I feel like also air signs as a challenge, because I know we like to talk and whatnot, as a challenge, peace and quiet. Peace and quiet this weekend, right? If you have parties to go to, because that Three of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys have gatherings that you're going to, and that Nine of Cups perhaps too, a Ten of Pentacles, being around a lot of people. That's exactly why it's important to ground yourself this weekend, okay? Because the more that you surround yourself with additional people, that's more energies that you're dealing with, okay? Air signs, sorry, my loves. I keep saying earth signs because I just did that reading. Other than that, my loves, I hope that your new moon is a positive one. I think you guys just need to take it slow, take a break, and give yourself that break. Give yourself that time. You guys did a lot this week. I could say a lot of you were hardworking. You got a lot done. Some of you probably spent the whole week talking. So you just need a breather. And this is your reason. This is literally me telling you, take it slow, take a breather. It's okay. Come back to it on Monday when you go back to work. Okay, my loves? Other than that, that's all I have for you. Enjoy your weekend, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye, loves.